He points in that direction.
All
I
right,
say
let's
while
go
lying
there.
prone on my back.
Yep,
Just kind of
that
limp
works for
wrist.
me.
Okay.
Go that
Leaving
way.
it alone.
Are you gonna
uh,
spend your
yep,
time keeping an eye on camp and dressing the boar?
yep. Just work from C, D,
Okay.
A,
I
B.
got you. But
You know.
we still got to roll figure out if I'm rolling you an event or not. And that gets you an event. Oh fuck! I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, super peaceful grove this is, huh? Super peaceful grove.
All right, what fresh hell you got me?
Okay. Roll perception, please.
Perception, rolling now.
Yep.
14.
Okay, good. That's good. That's very good. You hear some large stomping coming from that direction.
I'm gonna pick up the new club that
It's not usable as a weapon yet.
okay, leave it alone. Let's use mine. Head that direction.
You
Max
getting
distance.
okay? You pass under the ironroot tree. Roll perception.
Understood. Be good, baby.
That's good.
22.
There you go. There you
yeah.
go. Okay. You get a sense of questioning, where am I? Not from yourself, but you get a sense of that. And being lost.
Stealth.
Okay. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Rolling now.
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't really need a perception check, but I got your stealth recorded.
Okay.
It's coming from that direction now.
Repeat. Sorry, I was looking at the screen.
Okay.
The other screen.
It's coming from this direction now. It's moved south.
Go into the bush.
You're already under the tree, stealth and hidden.
Move me 1 cube down, 1 to the left.
Okay.
Stay there.
Roll perception. It's pretty dense, so
Rolling
you're gonna
now.
have to score high.
18.
Oh shit! And he did it. You see a very large elk sifting through the rubble on the grass on the ground, just chewing and eating things.
Stay low.
Okay. Are you just gonna wait?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you gotta tell me that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna just wait. Keep my eyes on it.
Okay. It moves to here. The screen will update in a second.
Just watch. As
Okay.
long as it doesn't make any moves, I won't make any moves.
It moves out into the open. Still waiting?
One more round.
Okay. I'm going to roll for this, but it's approaching the end of your watch. Oh, and look at that. Everybody got lucky. Because if I rolled higher than a 2, it was going to approach Thalion's camp. It moved further away.
I'm gonna pull
Okay.
out my magnifying glass and hold it at arm's length and lay on my
What are you
back
doing?
and tilt my head off the side of my cot and kind of stare through the magnifying glass at the flickering fire and going into a trance.
Okay, but I mean, you're asleep. You're asleep, but okay.
Oh, I'm asleep? Okay, I'm
Yes.
sleeping.
Yes. This is his watch. Everybody else is asleep. He's watching. So it moved further away, and it's approaching the end of your watch. I mean, you can engage, or you could just let it go.
We got 5 boars
Yeah.
that I haven't even touched. So I'd much rather just let it go.
Okay. It moves on down the way. That is a smart move. Just because it's there, and as long as it didn't notice you, then, hey, you can pass the event. It's only a blue stage.
Not everything needs to be engaged.
Yeah, that would have been a heck of a fight. Just because.
All I hear is pussy.
Yeah. I still gotta finish your shit that you killed, asshole.
Okay, you spend the last of your.
You remember who the breadwinner is.
You spend the last of your watch. You spend the last of your watch skinning, and you manage to get one done and one half done.
Oh.
Who's next on watch? Americus?
Yeah. He's the only one left.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is the end of your time. Kuykendahl?
I'll just tell him, hey, there's boars to be skinned, and I saw a big ass deer.
Elk. Big elk.
Big elk.
Yeah.
And I'll just go back to sleep.
Yep. As Kuykendahl wakes you up, he tells you that. Americus?
Mm-hmm. There's boars to be skinned. Are you asking me to skin boars?
You do you. Just
Okay.
keep an eye out on our ass.
Are you going to tell him where they're at?
About, what is that? 5 up? 1.
No, you don't have to do that. Just point in the direction, and I'll ping you.
Yeah, just do. I don't know how you paint.
No, you just tell him, just point in the direction. Say, I point in the direction.
Yeah, I'll just point in the direction. That way is where the boars are.
Okay, that's where...
Down.
Stop. That's where Kuykendahl is pointing, Americus. So you are now informed if you choose to do something.
So I'm like, so what boar are you talking about?
Okay.
Multiple.
What do you mean boar?
He doesn't know
Boars.
that Lucian killed Boar. He's asking.
Oh, boar's dead.
Nice.
Go skin. If
Oh,
not,
how they die? What's going on? Are they fungal?
no. As far as I can tell, but I wasn't digging.
He asked how they died.
Oh, slashing.
Talk like a human.
Oh God. All right.
Stop talking like a fucking caveman. You're not that dumb. You can speak English. Tell him that goddamn Lucian killed some fucking boar. It's a simple sentence.
Lucian killed some boar.
How'd
There
they
you
die?
go.
Good.
Slashing.
That's all you had to fucking say. Lucian killed
I
some
know.
boar.
I'm like slashing. Ah, what the fuck's out here?
How'd they die? Slashing. Well,
Lucian killed some boar, and then you went to sleep, Frank. That's all you had to say.
Okay, I'm 17 years old.
Good.
Everyone's going to sleep. This is my first time ever doing anything cool like this.
Yep.
I am in charge of watch.
Yep.
There's a fucking fire going.
Yep.
And there's fucking dead boar off in the distance in the shadows that I'm supposed to go look at, okay? I'm 100% in fucking ninja mode. I am like 100% into the fucking thing.
Here you
Imagine Chris Farley fucking
He's low crawl.
in the LA Ninja.
There you go. You got ghost ninja mode, man. There
Yeah,
you
I'm
go.
like
roll stealth.
he low crawls over to the boar.
like rolling for no reason, fucking chinging and changing my fucking stuff on my best. Let's see, so I'm doing stealth.
Yep.
Mission Impossible theme music is you're humming it to yourself.
Yeah. I'm quiet.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yes.
You're stealthily moving along. Okay. You approach the boar, and you see 3 dead ones on the ground that have cuts all over them. You see one completely skinned, filled, dressed, and stocked up neatly. The other one has been gutted, and it hasn't been dressed out yet.
With my knowledge of whatever I have knowledge of, these are just regular boar, right?
Yep.
Cool,
and
cool, cool.
and the meat from the 2 that you see in front of you is not purple. It's bright red.
Ooh. Yes. My let's see. I took the head is out of my bag, so I got some weight. Okay. I'm just gonna scan up the one that's already gutted and go ahead and do him up a little
Okay.
bit.
Roll survival, please. The only reason I didn't make Kuykendahl rolls because I do this shit all the time. I generally don't make.
The Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers roll. 18. Yeah, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a really good job. From your small amount of time spent in the city with the butcher and the fish market, you've become a little bit adept at doing this. So you're starting to do a really good job. You spend your time doing this, and you finish off that boar. Are you going to start on the next one?
No, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go back to camp and get something that I can carry the boar meat back with whenever I am done because I'm realizing there's a lot of shit
Okay.
stacking up. So I'm gonna go grab like
There's bedroll. Your bedroll could work.
probably a bedroll is what I was thinking.
Okay.
Or maybe my ration box. How much can fish fit in my rations thing?
I mean, you could just put the meat in your inventory if you want.
No, that's for jerky and stuff. Well, my inventory is nearly full. Okay, I'm at
Yeah.
28 of 30 pounds if you include the head.
Yeah. If you just put them on the bedroll, you can drag them back. They're dressed.
Yeah, that's
pretty
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put them on the bed and I'm gonna bring them back, bring back the stuff.
Okay. As you're dragging, I need a strength roll.
'Cause I want to make sure nothing happens. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
it where that.
nice, dude. You're doing great. Shit. Like for somebody that's not trained in this stuff, like he's hitting it. He's getting best possible outcome for his level of skill. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Okay, custom roll. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, not as bad.
Fucking email
Okay.
them.
You roll perception, please. Oh, nice. Good. All right. You hear rustling up on the rocks above the camp. Right there where the ping's at. Did you see it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. From that direction.
Okay. I want to keep my attention on that area as I use my peripherals to align with the fire and start dragging towards the fire.
Okay. Dragging that direction, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just be kind of like walking, basically almost straight east with, just kind of like looking up in the distance.
Yeah, I kind of just put it there because I just didn't want to
Yeah.
stack the stickers that much.
I probably would have bumped into that tree and smacked myself in the face and be like, fuck yeah.
Roll perception now, one more time, please. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Perfect. All right.
That teetered on 5 for like 2 seconds.
Revealing. All right. Out on the ledge of the rocks, under a tree, up above the campsite, you see two giant badgers sniffing around and digging things out of the dirt.
So how big is a giant badger?
About the size of you.
Oh, okay.
Pretty fucking.
Like, if you look up, there's like a cliff face kind of behind your camp, and they're at the
Okay.
top of that. So if you were going to get to them, you would have to climb up there or something, or shoot them from a
Okay,
distance.
okay. So I would notice them,
Yes, they don't
and
notice you.
I would just start making more noise, in general. So I'm walking heavier. I bow up my chest, and I'm just like being more vocal. And I'll probably pick up a rock from around the fire and kind of toss it into the tree line. Not trying to throw it at them, but kind of like in their direction, kind of to get them, maybe spook them and run them off.
Yeah, okay.
I would throw the rock at the base of a tree to hopefully get like a plunk out of it.
Then roll, you got something ranged. Just roll a 2 hit on your ranged weapon.
Who hit on my ranged weapon?
And you're just trying to aim up in their general direction.
Yeah.
Okay. you hit the general direction. The rock bounces. They sniff, scutter, and run off.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. I probably would have liked to have some badger fur, but not when they're fucking big as me.
Yeah, those things are practically blind. They work off a smell. Okay, you get the boar meat back to the fire, and it's about time for your shift to end.
Cool. So as I'm preparing for my shift to end, I will go through my kit
Mm-hmm.
and pull the fingers that I got out from that lady
Mm-hmm.
and stick some meat on them,
Okay.
and then prop up two. So I would go kind of scavenge for two sticks that were kind of like little wise, you know?
Yeah, you could use the fingers. The fingers were really long. They're about a foot long. She was.
Well, yeah, I was going to get two sticks on each side of the fire,
okay,
so I
gotcha.
could do almost like a rotisserie type style.
Just roll survival to build out your rotisserie. You could technically do one to find the sticks and ones that do it, but I can let you do it all in one roll if you want. If you want to do it in two rolls.
There we go. Yeah, we did it all at once. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, 17's good. You're able to scavenge what you need to do the rotisserie.
Never rolled this good. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you put the rotisserie together on top of the fire.
Wait. So basically, it's I've stuck both sticks through the meat.
Yep. There you go. You got it roasting.
Nice.
I don't have a sticker for that, so I'm just going to use that. Are you going to take your bedroll back and go back to bed?
I'm gonna stay up long enough for the meat to be done. And then I
Okay.
gotta wake up whoever's next, right? Or is it daytime?
No, you got to wake up whoever's next. It's going to be daytime within the next turn or so. And I think the next person is Thalion.
Thalion.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you going to head over and wake him up?
Yeah. I wanna take a stick
Okay.
and knock the leg of his little cot.
Okay. Okay. Well, technically they're bedrolls. They just don't have an unrolled
The
version
bedroll.
of it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. When it hits his little bed.
Okay. Thalion, you wake up and you see Americus poking your bed with a stick.
Quit it, Munchkin.
And I just stop, I don't say anything, and I smile, and then I turn around and walk over to the fire.
Are you going to go to bed? Because you do need your rest. The meat will cook by itself. You don't have to watch it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll walk back to my bed, and as I see Thalion, as I go to my bed, I say, mind the meat if you don't mind. And I lay down.
You hear him say that, Thalion?
Mind the meat if I don't mind. Is it a poem?
No, you see the meat on the fire. It's very evident. All right. Would you like to begin your watch?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Since he didn't tell you about the other boars to skin.
Oh, yeah, I didn't, did I?
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
He's going to sit there, and you know that he is asking you to mind the meat. So how are you going to perform your watch? Are you going to
It's gonna
patrol?
be
Are you going to
the meat.
sit?
Being minded.
Okay. You spend your time at the fire minding the meat. It's a nice, relaxing night. A cool breeze blows through the camp. Rolling. Ah, finally! Finally! Your watch is uneventful. The meat completely cooks. There is like 5 pounds of cooked boar meat now. You are still confused where this boar meat came from.
Nice. But I have some.
Your watch has ended. Everybody may now long rest. All right. Merrick yawns, wakes up, steps out of the bed, looks down, sees Kuykendahl starting to stir awake. Looks over and sees Lucian start to wake. And Americus as well. Good morning, everybody. Everybody is shocked to see Merrick awake. The Bloodhawk wakes up, screeches, and flies to the top of a rock.
I'm gonna go check on the boars.
You go over to the boars. There's 3 left, unskinned.
God damn it. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna... Now I'm gonna yell. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. You start in. Anybody else? It's morning.
Is breakfast ready?
There is fresh boar meat ready for breakfast.
Excellent. I'll sit up and begin
Thalion,
eating.
Thalion, roll me a survival.
17.
Nice. So his final cooking techniques of him being in the woods and cooking for himself, he's actually found a couple little small herbs around the fire and put them onto the boar meat. And the boar meat is especially delicious. All those that eat it will become inspired. Merrick refuses it and reaches in and gets some of his vegetarian rations. Baltan, you awaken.
All right, I'm gonna put my bedroll up and I guess let everyone know we should head back to the village, right?
It's free action time. Everybody's awake.
Oh, okay.
Americus, Thalion, Silvertongue, everybody. Kuykendahl is off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so someone will need to carry Marjorie.
The hawk swoops over you and flies down over to where the guts are at and starts picking at them.
How much more of the boar meat is left? The uncooked stuff.
Shit on me.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm on
hold
one.
on. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll calculate. If he skins all the boars, if we're doing that, there's 490 pounds left.
Shit.
Boars are heavy, guys.
Okay. How much is already skinned and sitting by the fire?
190 pounds.
How much can I even get on me? At what point does one become encumbered?
You do know you have an escape hatch.
Oh, yes. I never added that to my inventory, and I completely forgot until right this moment.
I added it to your inventory.
Okay.
It's in your backpack. You might have to refresh.
Well, so how about we skin these deer and then gather around the fire, and then I will perform my miracle. Yes.
Okay, everybody. Y'all hear him say that?
Alright,
Kuykendahl, you're done with the next boar?
I'll yell to him, give me a minute. I'm still not done. I'll let you know when I'm done. Begin on the second.
Okay. You guys hear that? It's not that far away.
Okay. In the meantime, is there anything anyone wants to hear? I'm taking requests.
Play something,
Not you.
I hate you.
You hear him jest with you from the distance.
Oh, good stuff. Get back to work.
Okay.
No? Okay, dealer's choice then? Alright.
Baltan, you find it curious what he said he's going to perform a miracle. Thalion, are you picking up your bedroll, by the way?
Picking up the bedroll?
Yeah, your bedroll?
Picking it up? Or cooking? Are you saying cooking it?
No, picking it up, like taking it back, putting it back in your inventory.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming, Americus, are you doing the same? Baltan already picked his up. Lucian, are you doing the same?
I'm muted, my bad. I
Okay.
said yes.
Yeah, okay. Lucian, you're picking yours up as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Kuykendahl, Marjorie's still laying on yours. But Baltan, you found it curious that he said he was going to perform a miracle.
What kind of miracle?
Miraculous kind? I look at him quizzically. Narrowed eyes. You know, almost like magic.
Oh. That piques everyone's interest when he says magic.
Alright, I'm gonna yell to Lucian. Throw Marjorie into it!
You finished with the next spore?
On to the next.
Well, obviously we're taking her with us. Otherwise I would have had you skin and dress her, and would have used that meat as well.
Okay.
That is dark.
A joke, a jest, clearly.
You're fine. Back to the work.
Okay, rolling. Okay, good. Thalion, your range, Thalion and Baltan, y'all sense that everything is at peace in this place. There are no threats.
Cool.
At this point, I am gonna yell. Can someone get some of these boars out of here?
Yep.
Yes, everyone, please drag the meat to the fire. We'll form a circle. Chop, chop. We don't have all day.
Okay. Who's helping out?
Might as well.
Okay.
No, I'm standing.
Alright, who else is helping out?
I shall always be in its assistance.
Okay. Thalion, you just gonna stand there?
No, I'm helping.
Okay, cool. Then, alright. Actually, I don't think you need all that help, but Baltan, you're grabbing one. And Thalion, you're grabbing one. And Americus is going to help. Unless he doesn't want to. Kuykendahl, you finished skinning the last one. Are you all dragging them to the fire?
Yep.
Strength roll from each one of you, please.
16.
Yeah, no problem. Thalion, strength roll. Baltan, strength roll. Baltan, you seem to struggle a little bit. It's kind of heavy bore. Thalion, strength roll.
I click the details instead of the button. There we go.
You carry it on your own, but you see Americus carrying the back of it, and you don't necessarily need his help, but he's doing a good job.
He's doing a good job. He's dangling his legs off of it as well while I carry it.
Yeah. Yeah, I managed to get all the boar meat stacked up nice and neat back by the fire.
Do your miracle, Lucian! Oh, wait.
The bloodhawk circles around and lands on a rock, staring down at you guys. Kuykendahl, you gonna pick up your bedroll and carry Marjorie?
Alright. I'm gonna yank the bedroll off of her, let her flop on the ground. Then I'm gonna pick her up.
Okay, strength roll, please. Is anybody gonna break down the fire and put the cooked meat in their inventory?
I thought we all ate the cooked meat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was only 10 pounds. Okay,
It would have been like breakfast, like 4 pounds or something, right?
Yeah.
12 for me.
You're carrying her on your shoulder. Alright, everybody's gathered around the fire. The bloodhawk is up on the cliff watching you guys.
Might want to summon your bird.
I pull out the long white feather, and I say, everyone hold hands and touch the meat at the same time. I'm not really sure how this works.
Anybody gonna talk to the bloodhawk?
Yep, I'm gonna flick it off and say, fuck you.
It swoops down and caws at you.
Yeah. Feelings mutual. Dick.
At this point, that's all of you hear is it cawing at you. Okay.
All right. Prepare to be amazed. On one, and two, and I use the feather.
Okay. He cracks the feather, and a giant holy symbol appears on the ground. The giant holy symbol appears on the ground. You all seem to shimmer with light. Small little golden wisps come up from the ground around you. Intricate details form around all of your feet. And in a flash, you feel as though you're floating. A guard approaches, and he says, "What go there? You come back from an adventure. Such an amazing entrance."
Yes, I know. Thank you. Don't worry, the town is saved.
The guard's eyes widen, and he goes, "My God, what happened to this cleric?"
That is unclear. She collapsed just before the engagement. Please take her to the chapel at once and have the other clerics see to her. We've done all we can to stabilize her condition.
He blows his whistle, and two other guards come out and begin to carry her away to the barracks.
Sweet.
Roll perception.
All of us?
Yep.
One.
Okay. Everybody, not Thalion. Lucian, Bolton, Kuykendahl, Thalion. Okay. Behind you, you see that the caravans have arrived at the Moore Shipping Company. I need to zoom y'all's map in here.
Oh shit.
Yep. The caravans have arrived at the Moore Shipping Company. There's people milling about everywhere. You see a group of about 8 paladins marching towards the gate and around you. Clank, 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 clank. They pass through the gates into the city. Roll perception, Americus. By yourself, please.
I'm stuck. Okay, there we go.
That's no worries. Okay, cool. Now refresh, and we should be good.
Fucking crazy guy in the street.
Yeah, crazy guy's roaming. He's out there talking about how the fucking lizard people are taking over everything. It's always with the lizard people, man.
They're coming for the blood essence.
It's
I should tell him. I'm sure the magistrate would like to know. Go tell
I'm
him.
trying
quick.
to tell him. No, you guys are at the gate. The guard is readying the paperwork for your return from an adventure. When you hear a voice from behind you that sends chills up your spine, Americus. Americus! Americus, where have you been?
I turn around and just look at her and kind of walk up with my head down.
There's my boy. I'm so sorry to hear about your folks. And she leans in and hugs you and she goes, "Listen, you must behave. I will take care of everything for you, dear boy." And she strokes the back of your head.
I shrug my shoulders up high up to my ears like I don't want her touching me. And as she leaned in, I slowly pressed my head against her lips harder and harder until I felt her teeth.
Such love you show for your aunt. Such a good boy. And she turns and she looks at your friends and the bounty of boar meat you have collected. And she goes, "Oh my, you guys have been busy. Introduce me to your friends, Americus."
Everyone, this is my Auntie T. Auntie T, this is everybody.
I'll straight up say it. Don't care.
Oh, wow. What a rude one he is, Americus.
And I smile and stand up straight. Yes, he is.
Okay, Thelma.
Like, thank you.
Thelma Batal has been introduced to everybody in the world, Amble. PC Quests, Shadows of the Night, is proceeding. The guard has slowly calculated all the paperwork. He looks to you, Lucian, and he says, "Are you the leader of this group?"
Obviously.
Thelma hears this, leans into your ear, Americus, and she says, "My boy, why aren't you the leader? You have the most potential here. You should be the leader of this group, not him."
Sometimes.
Hold on, before you respond. Ooh, buddy, you are persuaded. To the best that she can. You're not going to, betray or nothing, but you're kind of listening to her. You're like, yo, I should be the leader. You're thinking about it. You make the choice whether or not you want to be the leader. It doesn't
She's making a strong case.
Yeah, correct.
Well, I want to tell her sometimes one may lead most effectively from the shadows.
She smiles. That's a good point to her. You don't even have to roll perception on that. For her personality profile, I've actually got to update her personality right now. Her relationship with you by 1 point. That was a good response for her. Okay, save changes. She leans in and she goes, "My boy, I believe that you and I will have a great relationship here in Tropica. As long as we keep following that kind of thinking, we will do well." And she pats you on the back.
And I just accept it.
She approaches you, Thalion, and she says, "Why so quiet, sir? Thelma Batal, pleasure to meet you."
Nice to meet you, Thelma.
Merrick approaches. He places his hands together and bows slightly. And he says, "Blessings of the veil upon you. It is a pleasure." And she looks him up and down and she goes, "A monk cleric. I haven't seen one of those in a while." The guard proceeds off to the tax assessor house. She approaches Kuykendahl and she goes, "This one is the rude one." Sniffs and she goes, "I can tell he is meant for the outdoors."
Don't care.
You say that to her, and she just snuffs and walks off. And she approaches Baltan. "Such a strange one you are. An elf, I see. What is it that you do in this party?"
I'm a ranger in the group.
So, this would explain why a party would be such successful in the woods. I have heard rumblings that you went to the Cheral Forest. Let me treat you all to dinner. Lunch. Let me treat you all to lunch, and you can regale me with the tale of your adventure. I'm hungry and weary from my travels upon the road, and all the hours out here waiting on dear Americus to return has made me quite tired and quite famished. A woman of my size, I understand that I'm short, but my size, I need to eat. What say all of you?
We can feed her.
She's offering to take you to lunch.
Even better.
Yes.
Well, she's offering to take everybody to lunch. And she walks over to Kuykendahl and she goes, "You are not invited because I don't even know your name. You treat me in such a way." No response from Kuykendahl? Okay. The guard returns and he returns to Lucian and he says, "Here you go. This is the tax form. This is what must be taken. Hey, do you have any other goods collected on your adventure?"
No. Just the boar meat that I'm bringing back and declaring. Please take whatever the taxes due, and the rest I will have transported to Thelbis.
Okay, will do. We can handle the transport from here for you.
Thank you.
Okay, they are taking 75 pounds of the meat. So that leaves you with 415 pounds of meat.
I'll be selling all that to Thelbis.
Okay. All right. Do y'all want to proceed to lunch? Kuykendahl, where are you going since you snuffed the ant?
What is my guy's name? The fisherman or the captain in here?
Ware.
Yeah, let's go there.
Or Ray, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if Varric wants to come.
Merrick, you mean?
Yes, Merrick.
He looks at you and just says, "I appreciate the offer, but I can't turn down a free lunch. She's offering to buy anything that we want."
It's cool. And I just shake his hand. And
Okay.
just wave to him. Let him go.
Okay.
I'm going to look at Kuykendahl, and I am going to use sign language,
Okay.
which I believe that he has,
He does.
and I am going to sign. Keep an eye on this one, and like kind of tilt my head toward Thelma.
Okay. Kuykendahl, he's telling you that he doesn't trust this Thelma bitch, so keep an eye on her when you can.
Absolutely. Head nod to my
And then
way.
I'm going to turn around and bow very low, so that my head is below hers.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
say-
going to be hard because she's 3.1 feet high.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, roll acrobatics to even do that because she's so short. You're good. You're good. Everybody sees him do the deepest like bow from like his waist. He looks like he's about to fall over. It's impressive.
And I will say, thank you for the lunch invitation. I must humbly decline as I have other pressing matters that I must attend to first. I'll join you up later if you are still dining.
Sure, but of course, I recognize a little bit of nobility in your blood when I see it. I will be more than happy to dine with you at some time. Perhaps, and she smiles, we can have a meal together and have a more intimate discussion. Merrick actually takes a step back when she says that. Americus, you get a sick feeling in your stomach.
Ew. Don't tell anybody yet.
I will smile very broadly, but with no teeth, and just say, "Come what may. Now, if you will excuse me, I must away." And then I will turn and walk off toward the magistrate's office.
Okay. The standing guard tells you, "Please place your hand on the crystal."
I do so.
It turns green and you're allowed to go in the city. Kuykendahl, you're heading to the docks. The rest of the group is going to lunch. Okay, guys. Y'all heading into the lunch place. All right. Y'all want to call it there?
It's a good break.
That's a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Lucian, you're heading to the magistrate, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kuykendahl, you're heading to the docks. Okay.
Yep.
Guys, you are heading into lunch, and when she takes you into lunch, because we're gonna kind of like go through some of it when we get back, but I'll have your orders ready. Y'all all can order anything you want off the menu. Period. She's paying for all of it.
Sweet.
All right. You
Well,
guys.
not for you. You get fish.
Yeah.
I'm not bitching.
Congratulations on completing the first actual long line quest. Like something that was not a Tropica farm quest. It was linked to one of the farms quests. You have pretty much solved a lot of the problems for the Belmeyers. So grain production will now increase.
Won't be poisoned.
Yep. It is a shame that Marjorie wasn't able to join us for this because she could have been a big help when everybody started dying.
I was like, oh man, the one time we need a cleric, and then our other cleric went down, and it was like, oh no.